stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, and the ego to my house.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Dallas Cowboys and the Baltimore Ravens on Sunday Night Primetime. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Our first carry now for Jaden Blue. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Going up top. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. In danger of an opening 3 and out. They face 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. On 4th down, here comes Nolan Cooney to kick it away. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. Looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but was taken down after a solid return. From the 25, he'll go to work. 1st and 10.
It's hot! Go ahead. Hey!
From the gun, Jackson. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
He'll take this across the 30 to about the 32.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3.
Sit out! 180! Sit out! 180! Let's go! 180! It's hot! Sit out!
A design run here with Jackson. Wow, is he dangerous when he calls his own number. A pickup of 18 yards and a 1st down.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go, and you can see why.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Throwing Jackson. Flush to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Jackson on 3rd and 2. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. Still going. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. 35 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
To the 5-yard line. Second and goal.
180.
Jackson, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Blue. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Dak to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back down the field for Lamb. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A big connection from Dak to CD. 39 yards. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. They'll run the toss here with Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. This to Blue, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. On 4th down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. This, about as short as you can get. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Sit out.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's taken in, it's Tiz Walker. Come up and down, just shy of the 40. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Sit out.
Jackson going to keep this one himself. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Off the play fake. Jackson moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Jackson now on 2nd down. On the run to the right. Taking off. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Baltimore.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting 1st downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
And he's into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown, Baltimore. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point is good. And the Ravens extend their advantage to 14-3. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A huge play for Dallas. 54 yards. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. He is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Nice run here on 2nd down, inside the 5, with more options now available for 3rd and goal.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
A run once more with Blue. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Now Jackson has a designed run. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. 2nd and 7. On the give, here's Henry. And this is going nowhere. He's going backwards to the 4-yard line. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Back near his goal line, Jackson. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Raven first down. This is Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
2nd down. Jackson out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. 32 yards.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw is Jackson. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Jackson going to give it up in a pop pass. He'll take it on in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Ravens. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens move up to a 21-3 advantage. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
46.
Dak can throw it here on 1st down. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. Can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. Prescott now. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down, and barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Back to throw, Jackson. And it's left side and caught by Flowers. He'd be marked down very close to the first down. They got 14 of the 15 that they needed. It's going to set up a manageable 3rd and short.
Come on, do it. 180. That's it. Middle.
Now it's Jackson. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Quick, ready? Hey,
Jackson now. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Jackson up top again. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
After putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Peyton Mitchell, touchdown Baltimore.
In this offense, they just continue to find such creative ways to get the ball into the hands of their playmakers. And this time they use the pre-snap motion to help their guy gain leverage, and it's just an easy pitch and catch for the touchdown.
It's the score. Ravens 28, Cowboys 3. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Again, here comes Blue. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
Blue's going to get it again here on first down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll let this go for Pickens. That's caught. And he will score. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. Cowboys are able to cut into the deficit. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
DC ready? Out, sit up. Sit up.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He's got room past the 35. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
18.
Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 44.
On first and 10, Jackson forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. On the handoff, it's Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up
Third down and 9. Jackson. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line. And it's fourth down. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. On the handoff, Blue. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll let this go for Pickens. And that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it's going to bring up a third down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Dallas first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Back to throw is Prescott. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
On the return, it's Mitchell. He lost the football. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last two plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. I check point.
Prescott. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Here's Dak to throw. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And he's going to have the 1st down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
Cowboys, 1st down.
Yeah!
1st and goal.
To the air again. Prescott. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. They'll run with Luke. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Escaping to his left. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's 4th down. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to get back to a 1-possession game. His kick is good. He got it. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. Up the sideline at the 35. A terrific run. He's got this one down inside the 30-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. And even 50 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He finds Austin with the grab. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Look wide, get this one complete, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Has Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. And another score puts them in great shape here. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. This will be caught. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. first down. Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. That is brought in. And he will score. Game on. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2.
Kill.
And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough. Down deep in the red zone. Now Aubrey for the extra point. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Sit on.
The design run here with Jackson. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance. And we got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
It is 3rd and long.
Hey. You.
Now Jackson. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. Ravens bring their punt team out as they try to play the field. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They have turned it over on down. Here's 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with Blue. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Here's Prescott. That's to the right side. And incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll be 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 3rd down, Prescott. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
Yeah! There we go! Kill!
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That one, hard. Touchdown, Cowboys. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's first down. Mitchell. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. Second down, they need 7.
At the 23-yard line.
Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hey, middle. 13.
They'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
And 10.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. And he's going to be taken down. It'll be a short pickup. A lot of work going into a short game, but at least it is a positive one. What will they do on this play? Third down, needing 8. Now timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They'll talk things over before third down.
DC, ready? DC. Ready? Shot.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
That's a tough incompletion right there. Feels like that down was their only chance to extend this possession enough to end this game in regulation. I think the smart move here now is you have to punt this ball away. You cannot risk a fourth down failure and give your opponent a short field to get a chance to win it themselves.
We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They'll run here. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Look him up on a second down and 8. To throw is Prescott. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here's Austin to return. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. On the return, it's Mitchell.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. We'll go again here with Henry. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's going to have it up for the first down. They'll mark him up at the 39-yard line.
You know, how often do we see, Mike, in these 3rd and short situations, there's so many bodies up near the line of scrimmage, and this back has his head down, hitting it so hard that sometimes he runs into that line, and sometimes he can come out that backside.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Logan Wilson on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Now a first throw here in overtime. Moving to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
And it's caught wide on the RPO. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down.
Oh, we're ready.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run it with Henry. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
19 yards.
A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Hey, Alpha, sit up.
From the gun, Jackson. But it is incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
DC, ready? Go right here. 180! Finish it!
Now, Jackson. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. They keep finding ways to keep this drive alive, and they're set up now for 1st and goal. And he will score! Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. Don't forget about the extra point here. This, an important one. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
We're going to 53.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. Somebody moved early up front.
Yeah, here we go.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That one too far. Over the end line. Overthrow. It is incomplete.
Brings up second down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
He's going to try it here again. And the Ravens are going to take over here at their own 22. So it's a win here for the Ravens. What a finish to this one.
7070 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Hey, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope.